What is FOMO in general life sense? What is FOMO? FOMO stands for the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. So in general life scenarios, you'll be able to find FOMO in many aspects. But let's talk about forex trading. How does FOMO affect forex traders, and how can you avoid this fear of missing out? Let's start with something like this. The reason why you guys suffer from FOMO is because you don't want to be left out. Let me just put it that way. You don't want to be left out. But let me make it very clear. You will never have everything from the forex, or you will never get everything from the forex market. You will never get all the money. You will never get all the pips. You will never trade all the setups. You will never trade all the assets. You will never trade all the currency pairs. There are just too many, and even the money itself is just too much. $6.6 trillion transactions per day. So as the retail forex traders, you're just going in and you're getting your own small share and you're out. That's why I used to tell you guys, don't even suffer from greed. Another fear is just a fear of greed. But many people are just greedy. Even when they're in a trade and they trade his TP and it continues going up, they suffer from greed because they keep beating themselves and they say, oh, if I was still in this trade, I would have been. They keep telling themselves, I would have been up by 10,000 by this. No, don't suffer from greed. Once you already get anything the forex market gives you, hit your chest to say I'm doing a good job and walk away, even if the market has to move after that for 10,000 pips. The same way goes for FOMO, which is a fear of missing out. Just have this at the back of your mind. The moment you feel like you're suffering from FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, just tell yourself there is another currency pair. If it was a currency pair or a setup your friend took and you wanted to rush and go and take the same setup because you didn't want to suffer from FOMO, just tell yourself at the same time, there are 10 other currencies, there are about 40 other currency pairs, 40 other assets that are even having better setups than that one. If your friend was trading gold and you already saw the setup and you're not too sure, you're struggling to go and take just because you don't want to suffer from FOMO, there's another currency pair. Maybe there's German 40 is beginning to become one of my favorite currency pair to trade or favorite asset to trade. Maybe there's German 40 and there is a very good asset, very good setup there. Maybe there's Great Britain Pound USD with a good setup. Maybe there's USD CHF. So never suffer from FOMO, because the moment you're having that fear, that FOMO over one asset, there are 10 other assets that are waiting for you, which you would have been trading. That's why I used to laugh a lot when I see these traders that just focus on one currency pair. I always just trade Great Britain Pound USD and King of Blue for Great Britain Pound USD. I always trade gold, bro. What if you open your chart and there is no setup on gold? What if you open your chart that day and there is no setup on Great Britain Pound USD?